Welcome back to Real Gaming, guys. And today I'm showing you how to use the railway glitch in 1.12 to get infinite railways in your survival mode. And so let me show you how the railway glitch works. So in a previous version of Minecraft, you can use this device, and the railways won't disappear. Like they will keep generating railways, but in 1.12 they fixed it, so this will no longer work. I'm getting more railways just because I'm in creative mode. But if you're doing it in survival mode, you won't get any railways. But when it comes to 1.12, and if you make your device into this shape, so you put the railways right in front of the piston, it will generate some extra railways and not destroying your own railways. So if you keep flipping the lever, you actually see there's many railways than two, or we just put. So that means some railways are coming out. And I found this glitch works whenever you put railways in one row in front of the piston. I don't think this is too long. I think this is too long for. Yeah, that's too long. But ideally, you can use infinite. You can build this infinite long to make your generate more faster. You see, it's longer, so more railways will come out. And I don't know exactly how many railways will work, but I do know if you only have one, nothing gonna happen. No railways are coming out. So yeah, and that's the big idea. But I'm gonna show you how to make this into a fully automatic railway generator. So the first idea I came out is to use water. Oh, actually, let me fix this. Is to use water and to push the railways into some dropper and a chest. But it doesn't really work out. You see, I'm using a redstone loop over here, and after some time, there will be some railways on the railway generator here that are not pushed into the chest. So I have a little extra railway destroyer here. So that's the problem. So if you leave this on, it is not fully automatic. If you leave this on for, let's say, an hour, you will get tons of railways over here, and it will make your game lag. So it's not that automatic. And you have to come here to collect these railways very often. And let's see. Yeah, you can see that there's already some. Oh, they're going into this hopper. Oh, actually, they're going into this dispensers. And so that's one problem. I don't want to lag, so let's just turn it off and either this railways. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this glitch works both power rails and normal rails. So if I put normal rails here, they will still work. And if you want to generate both power rail and normal rails, you can just put both. And don't forget, the first one doesn't work. So the first one is just there to make this device work, but it won't generate from the first one. So if you see, if I put normal rails on the behind and collect all those ones, and I generate some rails, you see no power rails are coming out, they're all normal rails. So so here are two devices that I made solving this problem. So how to solve this problem? We know that a railway cart, I mean a hopper cart, a dropper, a minecart with hopper has the ability to collect the things that are one block above them. Like I say, I put if I throw a railway on this thing, they will automatically be hopped by the hopper. So that will solve our problem. And yeah, and I will show you how to build this later in the video. I mean. So this is one idea, but it costs so many hopper and minecarts that I don't think is that convenient. Maybe you can cut this row of minecart, so only use 4 rows of minecart, and maybe you can cut this to only 2. It will generate slower, but it will save you some materials. And if you cut it in 2, you can cut 2 rows of minecarts and power rails. Enter it. So yeah, and that's one. And I got waters around it to catch all the railways that are not catched by the minecarts. That's one of the ideas, and here's another one. And this one is actually very hard to build. So this one, you have some half blocks and with minecart on it. Because why am I using this? Because hopper minecarts without railways enter them, they will be slightly lower than the other ones with railway enter them, and they will be very low that they cannot catch it. Let me show you how this works. So if let's say I put, oh man, wait a minute. If I put, can I get a railway here? Yeah. If I put a minecart with hopper here, oh, I hate this water. Let me block it first. And I push this hopper, this minecart, and I just do that. Get rid of the minecart to just so it doesn't mess us up. You can see that the hopper without railways enter it cannot get this power rail on our device. But if there is a railway, enter it, I will the hopper will work. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing that. And if you put railways on these blocks, on the block right under it, you can see that will be much easier. You can just put half amount of minecarts. But once you do that, you can see the slime blocks. Wait, what? Wait. That's not what I meant. Yeah. Oh, the slime blocks stick the minecarts. Stick the railways. So if you move the piston, and that's causing problem, the railways under it will also move, and that will make the minecarts on the railways move as well. So you can see they are not actually working as you think they will, and that's magic. Wait, what? Maybe I can cut this in half, I don't know. But that's definitely not the best. And I'll work on that later. But I want to show you is this one. There's half block under it. This one is the most let's say this one is my favorite. That's it. So with half block underneath the minecart are actually stuck by the slime blocks, and the top half is stuck by this slime block and this one, so they don't move, and they get the power rails into them, and I have some hoppers underneath these minecarts. So that's also a way to do this. And all of these use water to gather the power rails beside them. So let me show you how to build these three in just a second. Okay, so I have here all the materials you need for a railway generator. Of course, a fully automatic railway generator. And first, I just destroyed any blocks that I want. And so it can be something. It can be stone. It can be anything. Like dirt block, grass block, whatever you want. And I think stone is the cheapest because everyone will mine. And slime blocks. In this device, you need at least 4. At least 4. So you have to have 4 slime blocks ready in order to make this work. And power rails. You can make only one and do this, but I think that if you make if you make a set of power rails is more than one. And one minecart, only one. One is enough. And some half block. I use stone slab in the device over there, but any half block is okay. And some piston. I think one sticky piston. That's important. It has to be sticky. And some redstone that's very cheap. And a lever, a redstone repeater and a redstone comparator. And I think 5 hopper. I think 4 is enough. Let's see. A chest or 2 chests and some water, some buckets of water. So let's get started with placing 3 wood slabs in a row, and then place your block, which I'll use stone blocks. Oh wait, what? Stone blocks in this video, and yeah, and this requires some extra stage where you can reach high ground. And after you put 1 block in the middle of the 3 half blocks, you put 1 power rail on top of it, or you can use normal rails as well. And you place your minecart, your one and only minecart, on it, and you destroy the block. So right now you can see the minecart falls on the half block, and that will be our point. And then you can build a tower beside it, and we don't need the tower later, but you may need it right now. And place the tower on the top of the minecart so you can use it. And then place a sticky piston facing down. And then place 1 slime block like this, and 2 other right above the half blocks. And then you put your lever on the top to press the 3 slime blocks down. So now the minecart is trapped between the slime blocks. And remember, here you do not you do not touch the lever again. You destroy the piston right away, and then you can destroy the tower. And then put your last slime block over here. Oh, I think you may need 2 power rails, and you put them there. And then, oh, my mistake. And then you put your stones in 1 block in front of this slime block. And then you put your sticky piston here. That will make our device. That will make up our device, but that won't be fully generated, fully automatic, I mean. And then you put 6 blocks into a little area over here, and then you can just destroy whatever is underneath. And here comes the redstone part. I'm gonna build a redstone repeater. So it's 1 lever placed on this block, and a redstone comparator, which I'll get in a second. Redstone comparator, redstone repeater, and some redstone. So you can place a redstone comparator over here, and the redstone repeater over here facing the comparator. And comparator must be faced this way to the sticky piston. And then you fill your place up with redstones, which will cost 4 more redstones. And then you're done here. By the way, you can. I don't think you should flip this lever, touch this lever when you're doing that. And I'm quickly destroy this. This is just for not flying, because you can't fly in survival mode, and then dig a tunnel under the half blocks, and then get your chest ready and put your chest, let's see, two blocks from the half block, and then put a hopper. Make sure you crouch and put one hopper facing into the chest, another hopper facing into the hopper, and do this 5 times. Yeah, 5 times. So we do need 5 hoppers. And then fill this up with any block you want. And over here is the last part. So you have to place some blocks around, not that one, no, around your chest, and put a half slab onto the chest. Oh, and dig here so you make sure you can open the chest. And then surround this place with grass blocks. 2 blocks from the half blocks. So why am I surrounding this device with blocks? It's because that's actually not necessary. It's because I'm going to put water in this part. That's actually something I would do right now. Put some water, and yeah, and we're pretty much done. But the power wheels we generated will shoot outside the place we want them to be. So let's build a wall. I'm building with grass blocks because I have them on my hand. I don't want to switch, but you can use any blocks during this building. And some blocks over here. Okay, but that should do it. And after I hop in survival mode, yeah, you'll be such a mess if you hop in. And after this, the thing will work. And I think that some power wheels may shoot from here to outside. So maybe I'll switch it to something else, because the half lamp don't usually work. Let me get a glass block over here, and let's test this thing. Oh, I forgot to mention, your redstone comparator has to be one-clicked, and make sure that little redstone torch is lighted. And this redstone repeater has to be default settings. So the setting where you just put it down, and that will make a repeat of beacon. Let me get some torches so we can see. You cannot put torches here. There's no mobs involved in this, and for sure you don't want any mobs to come in here, so you have the wall around it. This is generating railways like we wanted it to be. And it is very slow right now because we only have one power wheel that is generating. Let me quickly turn that off. But although it's slow, but it is still very fast. For survival mode, you can get 2 stacks, maybe 3 stacks. The hoppers are working slow in no time. But if you think that's too slow, you can just build one like this with one extra mine cart and one extra power wheel and one extra slime block, which is hard to get. But in survival mode, it is everything is based on cheap. With a cheap generator, it is enough. Whenever it's slow, whether it's slow or not, it's all okay. So we have 3.5 stack of power wheels in just 1 minute. And remember, this is fully automatic. You don't need to watch it. You can just come here and grab the power wheels from the chest. So you can just when you're surviving, you can just turn on the lever, which is very high. So maybe you can put a stairway here, and you can just go on the stairs and turn on the lever, and then you will generate rails for you, and you can go wherever, like farm or hunt some zombies, and come back. You have a chest full of power wheels. Maybe you can make a large chest here. I think that should work. Or maybe a couple of chests. Make one extra chest. Let me get a hopper. One extra chest here. Get a hopper inside it. That will make 2 chests possible. So that is how you make a fully automatic railway generator. Wait, what? Maybe this thing generates slime blocks as well? What has happened here? I told you need 4 slime blocks, and now there's 5. Yeah, maybe that's something we need to figure out. Let me quickly... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see, let's try it again. Maybe we just figure out a way to generate slime blocks as well. Right, that's working. It is not looking like it's having slime blocks. No, it's not. Let's try that again. Oh, maybe it's the second when it stops. There's something in it. Oh, okay. The first time when we stopped, this time, the beacon was in, but the slime blocks were here. So the whole generator is 1 block moving forward, which is a position when the piston is out. But right now, but when we stopped the piston the first time, which when extra slime block appears, the piston was back, but these 4 blocks were here, or 1 block forward, and one extra slime blocks appeared. That is actually really weird. Hey, that happens again. Maybe let me destroy this repeater and see how that works. Yeah, that won't work. Maybe that was just a glitch that happens very rarely. Yeah. So that's it for today's video. And hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. And leave a like if it's helpful for you. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll make more Minecraft videos later on. And yeah. See you guys next time. Pass.